Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Parker in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Back to Duncan. Shot off the pick. And that's good off the glass that time. Duncan's got 8 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Clippers leading by 9. Here's Navarro. Duncan with the block. In transition, here come the Spurs. Green with the ball. Leonard, no luck. The Clippers shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. And there's Green on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man. Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
And it's good. Spurs trail by 8. Parker outside and stolen by Jordan. Down low, here's Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
They've had difficulties the way Griffin has been playing. He's got 10 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed.
And guys, Blake Griffin has got to be one of the more humble stars in the league. You rarely hear about off-court issues and interviews. He was engaging and comes off kind of as a regular guy.
That's the way it appears to me, Kevin. The young man has his head screwed on pretty tight and both feet on the ground. He started out as a class act, and he stayed one.
Here's Navarro. Offensive rebound. Navarro tries again. And another shot, and the layup is good. And that's now 20 points for Clutch.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Parker dishes to Green. Top of the key, Duncan. And another basket for San Antonio.
And talking about Blake Griffin, one of the more well-liked players in our league, but also one of the most teed-up players, top 5 in the league for the past 4 seasons. He's been ejected from several games as well.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And, you know, getting back to Griffin, it's hard to stay grounded in this league. All the money, endorsements, ad campaigns, commercials, and so forth, that stuff can take you off track. But I think he's going to be grounded and maintain his focus going forward.
And an interesting byproduct of Blake Griffin extending his shooting range in his perimeter defense, Clark, his rebounding numbers have gone way down.
Well, it's hard to have it both ways, Kevin. I mean, the team needs him to keep working on his perimeter game, and if he's out on the perimeter, it makes it tougher for him to get rebounds inside.
And on the topic of Griffin's rebounding, there's another force that helps submarine his numbers, DeAndre Jordan. Over the past few seasons, as Jordan's boards went up, Griffin's have gone down. Now, you'd think with the 2 elite rebounders that the team would finish better than 20th in rebounding last year, but that's another story.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one. For Green, 15 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
And the Spurs making a change here. West is checked in. Parker with the steal. The drive by Green. Nobody near Leonard. San Antonio again missing.
And back to Griffin for a minute. I think he will soon find a balance between his emerging perimeter game and his rebounding. 7.5 boards a game, far too few for him last year. He's likely to return to double-digit rebounding averages, I think, sometime soon.
Here's Parker, and it's blocked.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Green.
Manu Ginobili.
Ginobili against Paul, picked by Griffin. Back to Paul, lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got his 6th rebound on the night.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
It's Parker outside. Another miss by Parker.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first. Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
There's the bucket. Good.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Feeds it to West. That's good. West has got 7 points.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Over to the wing. And Aldridge comes over to help. And Jordan slams it in.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Spurs trail by 6. Now Parker, 19 points in the game. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Parker. Ginobili's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Leonard brings the double team. Jordan the pass to Navarro. Paul for 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
They've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain him.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Boris Diaz checked in for Aldridge. Anderson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills in for Parker. Lots of room. No good off the back of the rim. Clippers leading by 6. And now the Clippers on the break. Redick's got the ball. Pierce wide open. He fires. No good from outside. San Antonio's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Nice shot by Ginobili.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
11 feet away, and that one goes long. Spurs trail by 3. Anderson outside. The dish to West. West draws the double, and the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That is his first foul of the game. pick by West. Ginobili kicks it to West. Pulls up. High post. That falls. Nice feed that time from Manu Ginobili. And it's now only a 1-point Clipper lead. LA's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Redick with the bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And Mills kicks to Ginobili. And the layup falls. Ginobili's got 8 here in the quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. San Antonio's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Well, Paul Pierce hinted that he could hang him up soon. He had that amazing run. Has nothing left to prove in the NBA. And I would say, of all the players in last year's playoffs, had some of the most dramatic individual shots we have seen from one guy in a long time.
He did, and you forget he's done that really over the course of his entire career.
Sure.
Just kind of funny to see him doing it in a Wizards jersey. But you talked about it. He's going to go down as one of the all-time greats, no doubt about it. So many big moments over the course of his career. And also, for all the kids out there, the best maybe footwork we have in our game. If you want to improve as a player, watch Paul Pierce's footwork.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Mills for 3. Second chance shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from David West. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And for David West last season, the thought was he might increase his production with Paul George out, but the opposite happened. West suffered his lowest scoring output in a decade, only 12 points per game on 47% shooting. Rough showing for the former All-Star.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. Well, Greg, getting back to West, even though his scoring was down, his playmaking was up. You were talking about that. 3.5 assists a game last season, by far the highest number of his career.
Yeah, one of the very best pros I've ever been around. He's very smart, he's tough, he's all about team, and, you know, he makes things happen. Impacts winning in a lot of ways, and those assist totals indicate that.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, Greg, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
Blake Griffin hits them both. Here's Mills. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Diaw. Good D by Jordan. Clippers leading by 3. The open shot, Paul gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ginobili up top, defended by Paul. Shots good by Mills. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots the 3. And that's not going to go.